Had AP and Reuters, two news agencies, reporting that a Belgian-born extremist has been identified as the mastermind of Friday's attacks. What can you tell us about this person?
Of course, there's many links toward this Belgian jihadi person who's in the ranks of the Islamic State since 2013. His nickname, his war nickname, if I may say so, is Abu Omar the Belgian, from Belgium, as they say. And this person was really present on social media in 2013 and 2014. He is really, really known. I got with a colleague of ours, David Thompson from RFE, to authentify a video in which we see him dragging corpses behind his Jeep. France 24 refused to broadcast these images. They were broadcasted by another French media. And from this time, he was very, very known. But we should know also that he succeeded in coming back to Belgium in 2013. He got arrested and then freed because Belgian authorities thought that he was dead. He had a false identity, so it's plausible that he had another passport, I guess. And then he went back to Syria, and he gave an interview to the English magazine of the Islamic State called Dabik, telling the story. And we knew in January, last January, after the attacks of Charlie Hebdo, that he was trying to constitute a crew in Verviers, which is also a town in Belgium. And this crew was confronted with the police. There were many dead. And we know that he is linked somehow to the attack that failed of the Thalys between the train between Amsterdam and Paris, but also with the failed attack against a church in Villejuif here in the outskirts of Paris. And more of that, there's a French jihadi who got arrested in August, last August, the 11th of August precisely, and he told the French investigators that he knew Abu Omar and that something was being prepared against nightclubs or cafes in Paris. So we are leaning towards this, to confirming his responsibility. We don't know yet if he's really responsible or not, but we should remember one thing, that even if he's responsible, he would be responsible on the tactical level, knowing on the organization in Belgium and maybe here in France. He's not the one giving the order. The order is given by high-ranking persons in the Islamic State. He maybe has this mission because he knows Belgium and he knows France. So this should be also taken into consideration, knowing that what they did Friday was a success in terrorist terms, because it's not every day that we can find 8 kamikazes on European soil willing to act and who acted actually. And we should know and realize that it was very well prepared, because I guess that the fact that they didn't enter the stadium in Paris was an option. The other option was to blew themselves there, and this is why they didn't kill much people there. 3 of them blew themselves in the street to make a distraction, because there was a timing. The time that they blew their belts, another 2 crews were acting inside Paris. So one crew was shooting at passengers and people who were at cafes, and the other crew made the hostage situation at the Bataclan. So this is also to be taken into consideration, because they thought their operation in a very well organized way. And so there was a timing that at the same time they blew their belts and the other crews were acting in Paris. So I guess that they should be taken seriously. He should be taken seriously, and the threats that are still coming and that were done by the Islamic State should be taken very, very seriously. This is the first operation of this group on European soil in France and at the heart of Paris, and they proved in a way that they can do what Al-Qaeda did in January with the attacks of Charlie Hebdo.